As the Portuguese were establishing trading posts along the west coast of Africa, Spain watched and became more and more envious because the Spanish monarchs also desired a direct sea route to Asia. So this began in 1492. As you might have, you recall from elementary school and middle school, 1492 was the year that Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue. He convinced Spain that they needed to finance a bold plan that he could find a direct sea route to Asia by sailing west across the Atlantic Ocean. And so he set sail under the Spanish flag, and by October he had reached an island in the Caribbean. He was mistaken in his thought that he had reached the East Indies, but his voyage proved to be important because it paved the way for European colonization of the Americas. This is something that would forever change the world. The immediate impact of Columbus's voyage, however, was to increase tensions between Spain and Portugal. And so the Portuguese and the Spanish thought they were vying over the same area, which was East Asia. And so this rivalry grew between Spain and Portugal grew more tense. So in 1493, the Pope stepped in to keep the peace between the two nations. He suggested, an imaginary dividing line drawn north to south through the Atlantic Oceans. All lands west of this line would belong to Spain. All lands east of this line will belong to Portugal. This is known as a line of demarcation. And I believe, it's a fate line here. So basically the line of demarcation goes this way. And all land west of this would be the Spanish, and all land east of this would be Portugal's. This is later going to be solidified in a treaty in 1494, in which Spain and Portugal signed the Treaty of Tordesillas, in which they agreed to honor the line of demarcation. And so we see that there was a solution to this tension between Spain and Portugal. In the next video, we're going to look at other trading empires besides just the Portuguese, who hope to establish a presence for themselves, so they could collect some of that wealth and have access to those goods that the Portuguese had found that sea route to.